Welcome back. Lesson 27, Areas of Triangles. Alright, the simple formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. Alright, well what is the base? Well in this one it looks pretty obvious, doesn't it? The base is the thing it's sitting on. What is the height? This would be the height, alright, in this particular triangle. But sometimes you have to actually try to figure out what the base is or what the height is. So let's look at some examples of those. Go to the next page. Okay, here we've got three different kinds of triangles. This one right here, this is called a right triangle because it has an angle that is a right angle. And this is the important thing to remember when you're trying to find the base. The base and the height are the two that come together in some way to form a right triangle. A right angle, I'm sorry. This other leg, this longer leg here is called the hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse. Alright, so in this one looks a little bit like the one on the other page. This is the base, and the height here is 4 inches. Now, how would you have gotten 4 with this being 6 and this being 8? Well, they've given it to you, and they will continue to give you the height in problems like this, so don't worry about that, okay? All right, in this one, we're going to look and we're going to see, no right angle. Well, if I extend this out, it's going to look like this triangle, right? If I extend this out to here and here, then I'm going to have a right angle right here. So obviously this is, I'm sorry, I got interrupted, but anyway, this is where your right angle is going to be. So I'm going to use this as my base and this as my height. Okay, all right, go to the next page. Okay, here's another example where this had to be extended. Alright, so I've got my two lines come together here when I extended both of them to form this right angle. So in this one, my base would be 10 and my height would be 6. Alright, let's go to the next page. Alright, in this one, I've got a base of 4, a height of 3. This is a real easy one, so let's work this one. Alright, I've got 4 times 3 is 12. But now this is why I want you to understand why we have to divide by 2. See, a triangle is really only half of a rectangle or a square. So we're going, just like in a circle and a semicircle, you have to divide by 2 for the semicircle. We're going to divide this by 2, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. So 6 centimeters in its area, so it's squared. Okay, go to the next page. Alright, in this one, we've got our height here is 6, but our base, we've got really like 2 triangles. This one is 4 and this one is 4, so I could say 4 times 6 is 24 divided by 2 is 12, and again 4 times 6 is 24 divided by 2 is 12, and 12 and 12 is 24. Or I could say 6 times 8 is 48, and 48 divided by 2 is 24. Alright, and again, remember that it is squared. Alright, go to the next page. Okay, on this one, we've got your hypotenuse is 14. Again, that's this long leg right here. Your base is 10. Your height is 8. So we're going to take base times height. 8 times 10 80. We're going to divide that by 2, and our area is 40 units squared, whatever the units are. Okay? So there's your practice problems for you, and don't worry about it if you don't get this right off the bat. You will get it eventually, so just keep working, keep asking questions if you need to. I'm more than happy to help you and explain it several times. Alright, so I'll see you back again for lesson 28.